Hi everybody, just a quick video on Wagtail Pads once again. This is the definitive answer on sorting out your Wagtail Pads. There's always been a slight problem with these, like with closing out and all that, but I reckon I've got the perfect solution, and here it is. Let me just adjust this camera again so that you can see what I'm talking about. So here it is, it's the standard Wagtail. I've got the handle underneath the disc instead of on top for this modification. Okay, now you'll notice there that the pad has a wire going right through it. My other ones had that as well, but this is a different theme. Notice how big the gap is here and here when the pad folds downwards. Now that is brilliant when you're closing out because it doesn't go anywhere near the frames or anything. It's absolutely superb. As you can see there, it just swings away naturally. Now the idea I got was from a kite, and you see these tabs on the end here. I decided to sew a bit of Velcro on both sides there, and then just slide off. Makes like pockets each side, as you can see there. Leave one side open for your wire to go through. Then it's a very simple case of just pulling the wire out and you just throw it in the washing machine. So you've got a Velcro pocket on each side. It doesn't have to be Velcro, it can be other material, but I just used this because it was just a hand, you know. The other thing which is important is to sew a bit of material here in the center of your pad. This happens to be elasticated, which seems to help in some ways. Cushions it and that. Now the other thing that you need to do is put zip ties through the holes here, the first two holes, okay, of your wagtail. That helps with the wire. You put the wire through that, you see. So, by the way, if your pads are incorrect, this is a 10-inch squeegee, okay, and you can't get the 10-inch pads anymore. So, if you've got some spare ones that are very long, all you do, cut it down the middle, as you can see there, and stitch it up. The stitch is not very good, but it doesn't matter. It still works, okay, and get that correct. I always like to make mine to fit the blade with a little bit of leeway on each side. Alright, so to fit this thing, all you do is lay it like that, put the wire through one of the zip ties, and through these two retaining straps in the middle. Okay, locate one of the Velcro pockets or material pockets. These need to be fairly strong, and then you need to sew this so that the pad actually has to stretch quite hard to slot the other end in. Doesn't want to go in today. It's been in. I've been using this for about 2 weeks now with no problems. There you go, and that keeps it nice and tensioned. There is a little bit of leeway here, as you can see, but you don't want too much, and that's another effect of these straps here. You want to get them so that they're fairly close to the ties, otherwise you're going to get too much slippage up and down. Actually, you do want a little tiny bit of slippage, maybe not as much as this, because when you come to the edge of a window and you're blading it, you see this corner. If it's too tight, it might actually push the rubber away from the edge of the glass and thus leave a line. So not only that, you've got some leeway here as well. It'll bend away because you've set your pockets here, retaining pockets for the wire, quite a distance away from each edge. So that's basically it, guys. That really works. It acts as a hinge as well. works really well on the glass, so I'm really happy with that. So happy as I've been with any of the Wagtail pads, and it just comes straight off, straight in the washing machine if you need to. Good with closing out. It's reliable as well. I haven't had any problems in 2 weeks with this, and that's it. That's the definitive answer to your Wagtail pads, I can tell you that. So that's job done for now.